Remember back in March when I started to redo my island of Fallbrook and I was going for this cute urban vibe? Well, all of that's gone, and now I'm going back to my roots. I decided it was time for a change, and because of that, I am completely redoing Fallbrook once again. We're going for a brand new theme this time, one that has been done before. I'm just gonna do the typical angry coconut thing. Fallbrook is my forever island, if you will. So I mean, like, it would make more sense to just have it be the theme that I'm the most comfortable doing. The Japanese rural, very inspired by people like Neko Falls and so on. And I ended up doing a lot in this video. The entire thing is not a speed build, by the way. It's just, oh boy, I did a lot of building, and some of it was just me figuring things out as I go. Specifically the beginning, that's why this part is a speed build. I did my entrance and I decorated a few villager homes. We'll get into it, but it's specifically Poppy and Lopez. Quick shout out to Taonnmi from my dream tour video, if you've seen that. I took a little inspiration from that, specifically how she decorated around Agnes's house. I brought that over for Poppy, so look at me actually taking inspiration from my fan base like I said I would. The entrance overall, just kind of pretty much my vibe. I really just want to go for like a chill summertime aesthetic. You can just hang out wherever you want, so you're going to see a lot of seating areas, a lot of scenic things, and so on and so forth. Poppy's area, which we'll get to later in the speed build part. I'm not recording this while I'm doing the speed build, by the way. Like, this is afterwards. This is literally how it looks for me right now. I don't really care about what's going on in the speed build, and I'm sure y'all are more interested in the end result than you are in the build process, but like, still, I don't know. If you were someone who recently joined the channel and you've only ever seen my Camp Radic videos and you have no idea what Fallbrook is my other island that I've had for a very long time. It's surprising that I'm known for constantly resetting the game, but like, I've had an Animal Crossing island since 2021 and nobody ever seems to talk about that. But to be fair, it is because I abandoned it a few months ago. So maybe y'all were right, but look, we're back and now I'm here decorating and we have all my villagers. Spoiler alert, this island is very, very gay. And there's a lot of drama because everybody on this island is messy. Keep watching this video, you'll see the mess slowly unfold. I'm back after a very long time. We can see what everybody's up to. Some things were good, some things questionable, but that's for us to worry about later on. Speaking of gay things, and also things that I haven't done in a very long time, I have not talked about Drag Race. Oh my god, Angry Coconut talking about Drag Race once again, here we go. But like, to be fair, I think the reason why I haven't is just because like, the seasons that have been airing lately, kind of not it. I don't know, like season 15 was so good. And like, I don't really watch any of the international seasons aside from like UK and Canada, and those don't air until later on. All the other ones I'm not really tuned into, but I was tuned into All Stars 8, and I was one of the people at the forefront defending the season, being like, the casting isn't that bad, y'all are being dramatic, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I still stand by my statement that the cast wasn't that bad. Could have been a little better, but like, I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit about a drag queen on a national TV show. Like, who am I to do that? That's why I didn't want to like be mean towards them. The way some of y'all are so comfortable being mean towards those queens. Questionable. That's all I'm gonna say. Questionable behavior. All Stars 8 as a whole, I feel like the main issue with it was just, once again, on production, more so than the queens themselves. Like, we've had some pretty good queens on this season, and I feel like none of them, aside from like the front runners, were able to like showcase themselves truly. Like, Darien Lake was on this season and she didn't lip sync once. Also, the Fame Games. The Fame Games was cute as a concept, but I feel like it could have been done a little better. Like, I would have rather had them compete to come back into the competition instead of compete to like basically be Miss Congeniality. Although at least they are getting a cash tip for winning that. So congratulations to Lala. Lala deserved. I don't give a fuck. I'm a Lala Ree stan. Just so we're clear. Lala Ree did eat this season up. So at least she's walking away with something because she deserved it. That improv challenge was amazing. I love Lala Ree. But like the fact that there wasn't a comeback challenge this season. Why? Why? It could have been so good to have someone come back, like maybe around like top 6 or 5. Imagine if like, say James had come back. I mean, make it top 4 even so that Lala Ree could compete to come back. I would have loved to have seen her in the finale personally. And then the fact that it was a top 2 this season, which like, that's not normally weird in a reality competition because like a lot of them do that. They have a final 2. But for Drag Race, a top 2 and like the final 3, the fact that they're choosing who goes home, like Survivor. But like, why would Candy compete against Priyanka and then lose? And then Priyanka would be like, there's a tie because duh, obviously they're not gonna vote for themselves right before the finale. So Candy would have had to choose who goes home regardless. So it's like, what was the point of that? They could have just done some weird twist instead of having it be a lip sync challenge. Like, what could they have done? Like, maybe the judges would have picked instead or something? Or like maybe have Jimbo and have Jimbo and Jessica lip sync. Jimbo would have went home immediately. Never mind. Listen, and also the thing is that like Jimbo winning the season, I called it from the beginning. I'm happy. I'm happy that Jimbo won by any means. Like, I'm okay with it. I just think it was very like an underwhelming win. Mainly because it was obvious from the get-go, but then again, like it was the same thing with Sasha Colby, but the season itself was still very enjoyable. Even though I knew Sasha was gonna win from the get-go, like I'm comparing it to season 15, like Jimbo winning, I knew from the start. And then I think the issue was that just like the rest of the cast, even all the queens that I loved, they didn't really like... It was just like Jimbo was there and everybody else, or Jimbo was there competing and everybody else was kind of just there, which like I feel bad saying, but like it's not necessarily because like the queens aren't talented or anything. It's just more so that like Jimbo had 4 wins and the only other person to get more than 1 win was Candy, which both of them were deserved. So Candy Muse haters, shut up. Don't get me started on the Candy Muse haters. Oh God, let it be known right here first that I am still a Candy Muse stan. I always have been and I always will. Shut the fuck up. All the Candy Muse haters in my comments, I don't know why y'all are even here to begin with. Enough. Like y'all piss me off. Don't get me started on that. Yeah, the season as a whole was just kind of... And now it's done, so it's okay. I haven't really been watching any Drag Race lately though, so like that's kind of why I've been a little quiet on it. Those are just my thoughts on the season. Support the strike now. I mean, reality TV isn't like a part of it, but like, you know, still, even for queens and the writers on the show, like hopefully for them as well, going into the strike and doing all that would be better for everybody. So yeah, that's really it that I have to say on Drag Race. Back to the build. I have no idea where we are in the build, but I'm sure the thing is coming out lovely. Wow, that's a really good thing I did right there. Fun. I think we're at the point right now. I don't know if we're at the point or if we've passed the point where I made that little tree fort for Poppy, but like in case I haven't done it yet, I am going to. That was a fun build for me. That was a really fun build. I don't know why. Like, I really want to have, especially because I've had this island before 2.0, I didn't really get a lot of like opportunities to use 2.0 items on this game or on this island. So I really want to use the ladders, specifically those built-in ladder things. Like those are the main things that I want to use. I just hate the fact that like your villagers aren't able to use them in the game. That's the one thing I wish they were able to. I understand the logistics behind it though. Like I'm sure there are some complicated reasons why they chose not to do that. Like maybe it's like a game-breaking glitch or something, who knows? But how cute would it have been if like your villagers were able to use them and like sometimes every now and then they would just be like on a cliff where the ladder was. Maybe like you don't have to necessarily see them climb it, but like maybe if you walk by and they're already there, and then when you go inside a building and come back out, they're gone. Things like that. Cause like technically, even if it does trap the villagers, there are other ways to trap your villagers in the game. People have done done it, whether you dig holes around them or just like get rid of all the cliffs by their house, like they'll just stay there. Even if they're far away from their house, they'll just stay there for the time being. They won't go back home and sleep. Kind of cruel, but like it's possible. So like, I don't know. Even like CJ and Sahara and all of them, sometimes they tend to spawn on like cliffs that aren't accessible usually for villagers and stuff. So like it could have been a cute little detail, but it's not something that I'm super annoyed isn't there, because I'm thinking about it. It's like, what if I wanted to go onto the tree fort, but like Poppy's there taking up all the space? It would get annoying, because you know how villagers are, especially when you want to take a photo, they just always do the opposite of what you want. So maybe in hindsight, Nintendo was smart for not getting that feature in the game. So I digress. And as for the island as a whole, I think because I recently started Camp Radic, like the thing was, I just had a lot of ideas for that island, but I was like thinking about it and like imagining the whole thing. And I was just like, this just looks really similar to things that I've done before. You know, like I had Blue, I had Willow, and like on those islands, I did so many builds that are just like the typical angry coconut vibe. I didn't want to do those on Camp Radic because I'm really trying to commit to like a new theme that I haven't done before. So I had Fallbrook over on my other Switch this entire time. So I figured like, why not take all those ideas and put them onto Fallbrook instead? You're gonna notice that a lot of builds are very similar to things that I've done on Willow or Blue or Blue. I had 2 islands called Blue. That's why I keep saying that. Sorry if that's confusing. I've had a lot of islands, but like I really have had a lot of islands. It's not funny. But yeah, so like don't be in my comments complaining like you're doing too many similar things. This island is boring. We've seen it before. I don't care. I'm not doing this island for you. I'm doing this island for me. All that matters is that I like everything that I'm doing on the island, because this is my personal island. This is my forever island at this point. I've had it for 2 whole years. It's been a very long 2 years. Even some of the villagers on this island I've had since like the very beginning too. So it's like, I just don't have the heart to like let go of this island or reset. You know, that's like, that's the main reason why I bought a second Switch, let's be honest. And yeah, the build is coming along nicely. It's almost done. I did Poppy's lawn, like I said, and I think now I'm doing Lopez's and like that area in front of Lopez's house. It's kind of funny because, like I said, there is a lot of drama. And quick lore recap before we continue on with the video, so you know, Poppy and Lopez on my island, they used to date. And then they broke up, and the breakup was nasty. Poppy broke up with Lopez because Lopez was a backstabbing bitch towards my character. And now I made them neighbors because I just want it to be messy. And it does look like they've been kind of getting along lately. So I wanted to see if anything would unfold. That's all you need to know, because let's just say Poppy is going to be a main character throughout this video. So be on the lookout for that. Good for Poppy too, because Poppy is finally getting the time to shine. He's been on my island for so long, but he's always just kind of been in the back burner. So like, I'm glad to actually see him in the forefront this time around. There's still so much time left. I'm trying to record for like the right amount of time for this speed build, but I'm like having to think of things to say on the cuff, and I have no idea. It's been very long since I've done a speed build. I did one last week and now I'm doing one again. And this is a horrible way for me to start off the video, by the way. Because like, if this is your first video of mine, like, go watch my other ones. This video is mainly meant for the people who have been here since the beginning of Fallbrook, or people who have been here throughout Fallbrook. Fallbrook girlies, y'all better enjoy this. Speed build's basically wrapped up. Whip, bam, boom, bam, done, bye. So here's the island entrance as a whole, new and improved. I'm a big fan of it. Here's up here, we got Poppy living here. Lopez is over here, and all these little things that we'll get into. To nobody's surprise though, I played a bit off camera, and before there was like a little table thing over here, but I got rid of it, and instead I created this path right here, which isn't this path like so angry coconut core at this point? Like the blues, the greens, the yellows, the vending machines, the trees. I kind of just wanted to have a path here because I did like how closed off the entrance was, but just so that there's a way to access this beach down here. And maybe if I decide to like continue off the island this way on the first tier, the path's here for us for now. I did all of this yesterday, and now today I want to just keep decorating. I don't know why. I'm just like in such a big mood to play Animal Crossing, which like, hello, the fact that we're on Fallbrook right now is wild. Look at Whitney. Whitney is right here serving in this dress. Oh my God, Whitney, you look so good. It's so nice to see you again. I never imagined I'd come to this island and make such a dear friend. Life is full of wonderful surprises. So fucking true. And Agnes, my girl, my bestie. Hey, bestie. Oh my God. Isn't this amazing? We're back on Fallbrook. We are here to stir some shit up and cause some drama. My messiest island today. Oh, remember there was that little neighborhood that's here? Well, that's slowly going away. I completely forgot I haven't actually shown off the rest of the destruction yet. The canal's gone. I'm slowly moving all of these houses out of the way. Melba. She's back on the island for good, y'all. My girl. Here, literally the last time we played on Fallbrook, I found Melba in that villager hunt, and that was like, what, back in May? Here she is, finally. We get to see her living on Fallbrook. And it's so funny that she's talking about KK. She's talking about KK's ladder right now. Like, look, it's our first day back on Fallbrook, and I already have some tea for y'all. First of all, Lopez. Our good boy. Day one back on the island and he's already trying it. Look, he is just straight up flirting with me now because Teddy's no longer here. I feel super threatened. I feel weird. I can't take this anymore. Lopez has gone off the wire. Here's the thing. You'll see that I put his house right next to Poppy's. Before I destroyed Fallbrook, I caught the two of them hanging out again, which if you don't know, they did used to date and now they're like kind of doing their own thing. Maybe that's why I decided to put them next to each other. I put their houses together, they're neighbors, just to see if there's a little something there. But the thing that I completely forgot was that back when Melba used to live on the island, she was dating Teddy, as we all know, but then they broke up. And I completely forgot that her and Poppy were like having a little thing as well. And now that Melba's back on the island, this morning, the two of them said hey to each other and they had like a little moment at the KK Slider concert. Do y'all see this? Melba and Poppy might actually be a couple. We're right back where we were with Fallbrook. Everybody is just trying it. Everybody's doing their thing. I want to get into some designing, but before I do that, I think we just need to like catch up with the girls, see what everybody's up to. And in order to do that, I do have enough belts. I want to see if I can get them like some nice gifts. We'll just like walk around. Azalea, I completely forgot she was on this island. I'll be honest, it is fun having her, but like the saddest thing, I don't know if you noticed, like I said hey to Melba and like I'm already allowed to gift her. I'm not able to gift Azalea yet. And Azalea has lived on the island longer than Melba. So I think that says a lot about our relationship and my plans with her. We need to get Teddy back on the island anyways. So I think it's only fair that someone has to go. And at this point, I think that someone might be Azalea. Sorry to the Azalea stands, but it needs to be done. Let's see, we need like some clothes. I want to just like give some things to my villagers. Like right away, I feel like this dress would look really good on Melba. So I might give that to her. Is there anything in here for Whitney? Whitney is nearby too. Maybe, I'm not really seeing anything. I guess I'll go check out Able Sisters. Like we could, oh. That nosy little girl, she was like looking in there trying to see what gift I was gonna get her. Agnes, you sneaky little girl. Oh my God, the jump scare. Oh my God, but speaking of Agnes, I feel like this bowling shirt would look really good on her. I might get the bowling shirt for her. I think I'm gonna get this hat for Margie or Whitney. Maybe I'll get a hat for both of them. It doesn't really look like there's anything else. So we'll just make some purchases. We'll like catch up with the girls and then we'll get into what we need to do. Hopefully this hat is the right hat that I'm giving Whitney. It better be the blue one. Yes. And it looks very cute on her. I live. She didn't give me anything in return though. How rude. Agnes, hello. I have a gift for you as well. I'm gonna give her the bowling shirt. I don't know, she just looks like someone who wears a bunch of bowling shirts. And it looks cute on her. I live. And she's giving me a polo shirt. Thank you, Agnes. It's beige. Ooh, I could give that to somebody. Gonzo's home right now. I think I'm gonna give it to Gonzo because we need to go say hey to him too. Do I wanna give it to Gonzo? I'm already going to his house. We might as well. It's too late to not give it to him. Hello, Gonzo. Oh, I forgot I did his house. This entire time I thought I forgot to renovate Gonzo's house. And I was like ready to come in here and be like, I'm so sorry to the Gonzo stands for mistreating him. I just had no ideas, but it's okay. His house is cute. I live. And the photo of Dobie on the fridge. Ugh, we love our husbands. We love our old gays. And last but not least, actually, no, not last but not least, I have 2 gifts remaining, one for Melba and one for Margie. Thank you, Melba, for not sitting down. I just like giving her shirts, like specifically like denim colored shirts and stuff, because like, I don't know, I just feel like blue is a really nice color on Melba. And I'm definitely gonna, you know, have to redo her wardrobe now that she's back on the island. She has none of the gifts that I gave her back then. I think that's a good thing though, because I remember Melba living on this island. She had some pretty cursed outfits. And last but not least though, we have Margie. And I have a nice little hat for you. This cute ribbon garden hat so that you and Whitney can match. Oh my god, and it goes so well with her shirt. She is the fashion girly on this island. Well, she's more the seamstress. I would say like Margie is the seamstress and then Whitney, her wife, would be the one who like models all the clothes. They're just such a powerful duo, you know? That's what it is. I must get a few more items out because I would like to do some more gifting, specifically for Poppy. Do I have anything in here that would work for him? Because I'm headed up there now. I think this, the hip wrap shirt, that might look really good on him. Lopez is his neighbor, so it would make sense to give him something too. Yeah, I guess I could give him that. Like, if he's up there, I'll give it to him. It does match him in a way, so that's true. And while I'm up here, are they both home? Oh yes, they're both home. This is great because today, right now specifically, I want to redo their homes now that they have like proper yards and neighborhoods. So we'll give like a quick before and after. This is Lopez's house, and of course he's cooking right now. He has to always show off. Hey, relax, you made it. You're at Lopez's house. Ugh. Shut up. Yeah, it's exactly his vibe. You know, like I would say, oh, and he's giving me pajamas. What is he implying with the pajamas? Lopez, where is your mother? Anyways, yes, I'm gonna redo Lopez's house. That's what it currently looks like, and I do really like it, but I think just because, you know, it's a new era, we're on Fallbrook. I guess technically this is Fallbrook 3.0 now because this is the 3rd time I'm redoing it. I want to like revamp everything, try new things, do new things, and that includes renovating homes that I haven't done in a very long time. What the hell is he doing here? Poppy, stand the fuck up. Were you not just having a thing with Lopez? Like, hang on. What's going on with you and Lopez? How dare you invite both of our exes here? Why are you here? And you're sitting in his chair? What is this? What is he doing here? I didn't even realize you two were friends. What? I'm giving you this shirt right now. I'm sorry. That... like, okay. The shirt looks great on you. I'm not gonna fault Poppy for this because I'm sure he means well. Maybe he's just trying to socialize with Wolfgang now. Or maybe he's hanging out with Wolfgang to make Lopez jealous? Huh, can't fathom why, but I didn't expect to see you visiting with old Poppy, buddy. Wolfgang, how dare you? You saying that of all people? You have never once spoken to Poppy before. The two of you have never... And you're questioning my friendship with him? Just like Wolfgang to do that. Poppy, I'm sure you mean well. Oh my god, he's like running over there. He's like obsessed with him all of a sudden. This has to be a ploy. This has to be. Okay, I was planning on redoing Poppy's house as well, but like I really like what I did with his house though. That's the problem. I really like this. So it's like, it's gonna be hard to let go of it. I might end up just not doing it at all. Because like, again, it's nice, it's cute. I don't see any reason to like revamp the house or anything. So I think today I might just be doing Lopez's house instead, but we'll see. I can't believe that Poppy and Wolfgang are friends all of a sudden. Wow. Just wow. Anyways, here's Lopez's current home. I do like it, but I think we can kind of maybe change things up a bit. I guess it would make sense to just get rid of everything completely. So we're just gonna pick everything up and bam, Everything is gone. Let's just get rid of all the wall items and all the ceiling items. We need like a blank slate. I do really like his house, so I think I'm gonna keep the color scheme the exact same, but we're just gonna, we're just gonna like change things up a bit. I will say right away there is inspiration, specifically Noot Horizons. Once again, shout out to Nat. She has like a few homes on her island that I really like, so I'm gonna copy them. Specifically, I think this is like the back room of her player's house that I'm kind of copying. I just want to create like a nice little chill area. I think I'm gonna use this wall right here. I don't know if it would make sense to put it on this side though. I think I'm gonna put it on this side instead, because the right side of Lopez's house is not a meadow vista, it's just a road, so I guess it would make sense to put it over here. How do I how do I do this? What am I trying to do right now? I need glow in the dark stickers. Hopefully I have them, and I'm gonna customize said glow in the dark stickers. I might change this off camera, but I quickly just made like a fake window design. This is just as a placement because I need to find the code for the one that I actually want to use. So we're just gonna do that, and we're just gonna like, do I like this? Do I like that? Does it look like windows? Like, it looks like a giant panel window. I actually kind of like this. Wait, I might keep this. It looks like a giant panel window. It's like very modern, very cool. I just quickly made it myself. Like, I just did a bunch of transparent designs and then created a white border and then a gray border. I think what we're gonna start off by doing is just like finding all the items that I want to use in this build. Like, I definitely want this bamboo partition. I want this couch back as well. Maybe like the coffee table. We have some of the items ready to go. And I think I'm just gonna start placing them down. I specifically am copying Nat, like I said before. So I think what I'm gonna do right away is grab this couch and like place it right there. Lopez's style is very like modern, very like, I'm a cool guy, I know exactly what I want. We need to kind of reflect that. It's very much like not my style personally. I mean, like, I am a fan of it, but like not to the extent that Lopez is. We should probably start off by just like changing the colors of everything. Like, which one of these works with the aesthetic? Like, I'm thinking maybe this, the blue one, or maybe the yellow. The yellow could work as well. That could work too. Ooh, this, like, I really like that one. I think I'm gonna go with the blue for now. As for the table, definitely want to keep it like similar color as the couch. So like a nice brown would work, but it doesn't look like there's a brown. I'm probably just gonna go with the dark wood then. And then maybe this could be like the dark wood as well. Oh God, this is getting confusing. I don't know what to do. Should I do that one? But if I do that one, this has to change because that doesn't go as well. Maybe that? That looks good. I have like no rugs available. So like I could do that one, but like I don't want there to be too much blue going on. Like maybe I'll do the green. The green might work instead, just because like, again, y'all know me, like I don't like when things are like super duper matchy. Like I kind of like having a bunch of different colors in my builds and stuff just to make things more like interesting. Like I think the main color scheme that I'm trying to go for right now are just blues, greens, and yellows, which is my typical color scheme. I'm realizing that. I feel like Lopez would have a film projector. Like he would have one, but he wouldn't use it. Like he would just have it out on display to be like, oh yeah, look at my really cool film projector that I got recently. I think it's so cool. It's like super retro, blah, blah, blah. But like, again, he has no idea how to use it. He just has it for the sake of having it. Like he spent probably like $1,000 on it and he never uses it. I would say Lopez is very much a show off. He just buys things for the sake of showing off. He doesn't buy things because he has like any genuine interest in them. Lopez is definitely a plant gay. I do respect that at least about him. I am going to grab this Shafella and put that there. And then I want to grab like something else to put right next to it. What did I originally use with Lopez? Like, let's keep the vibes very similar. Maybe, I mean, like I could just put another plant. I could. Or is there anything else that I could put? Maybe like the record player? And I feel like, what song would Lopez play? What is his favorite song in the game? He does have a favorite song. It's like down here. Is it KK Condor? I'm gonna give him KK Condor, even if it isn't, because I do really like that song. And let's get an ottoman out and put the ottoman like near the couch, and then he can use that as like a little table. Yes, this Moroccan stool, like that works. I'm probably gonna make it, like technically I should make it that color so it matches the couch, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put that blue one instead. And then we'll put something on top. Maybe I'll get a cup of coffee. Where are the food items? There, he has like a Brewster cup. Aww. He is twinning with me because I have one in real life too. It's right there. And then I think I'm gonna get that table that I also originally had in this house right here, this one. And we'll put that there. I think this corner of the room is like nice and cute. I don't know if I want to keep the bookshelf because I would like to give Lopez like a kitchen somewhere as well. So I guess like I could probably put the kitchen back there in this corner. Let's get like a rug. I just want to give him like a cute little kitchen set because he just, so you know, the villagers cook and it doesn't like ruin the aesthetic of the build. There's enough room, right? When you put the kitchen there? Yes. I'm actually trying to like give them space to like walk around too. That's something that I'm working on because when I decorate for my villagers, like I always end up making it super duper crowded. And that needs to change, you know? Like I think it's time that we upgrade and actually like give them space to walk around. These poor villagers had nowhere to go. Every time they would just like sit in their house and do nothing. He's a sloppy bitch. So it would make sense to give him the sloppy sink, but I'm not gonna do that because he may be sloppy, but he is sophisticated. He's not gonna let that slide. So maybe I'll just give him this like compact kitchen instead. We'll make it the blue color. No, we'll keep it in the brown. We'll keep the light wood. But do I want to keep the sink though? I don't know because I want to give him a bed. Oh gosh, now I'm realizing there's like not enough room. Like, I guess I could put the stove there. No, I want there to be like some separation between the two. Maybe if I did this, like that instead, because I want to go for like an apartment feel. That could probably work for now. And then we'll just give him his bed back. And the bed will go in the corner over here. I don't know. I always feel weird when they don't have like a place to sleep. Like I try to at least give them a bed just because everybody deserves a bed, you know? And what should I give for his nightstand? Do I have like a table? Cute. Tom Nook agrees. That's very cute. And then, you know, when he wants to craft, he can just move the bed out of the way. Okay, this antique console table will go there right above the window. We'll change the color of it. And then what do I want to put in this corner over here? We have like a nice open space. I'm not sure what to give him though. I guess like I could give him a bookshelf. Ooh, maybe I'll give him the IKEA shelf. Oh, he can twin with me. We have the same IKEA shelf. Now we need to work on the walls. I think right away, I would probably give him this and put that like right above the couch. Ooh, I definitely want to give him a painting. Like he looks like someone who would have a painting above his head. Like that might be more the vibe. And then where is the like hanging plant item? I want to give that to this. Put that like right there, like this. Maybe we'll get like this radiator and put that like by the fridge, like that. And then we'll put something on top of the fridge. Like a poster or like a photo or something. Ooh, maybe like a record. Yeah, we'll put like a record up there. I shall give him, which record matches his vibe? Maybe KK Dub, just like above the wall. Okay, we'll put the bottles above like that and make it a different color. This is like coming along quite nicely now. And then maybe just like a poster. Like a framed poster specifically, like these autographed cards. Maybe they're like KK Slider's signatures or whatever, or maybe words of wisdom. Honestly, Lopez does look like someone who would have words of wisdom right above his bed. Just so it's like first thing in the morning, as soon as he wakes up, he just knows, you know, he just knows. This is Lopez's third rendition, or maybe fourth. I don't know how many I've done for him. Oh, I didn't put something on the, what do I want to put here? I don't know. What should I put on the antique table? Maybe I'll get, I don't know. Do I want that antique table there? Maybe I'll put something else. Oh, I guess I could put the bamboo partition. Right, he used to have one. I guess it would make sense to have that in here. I can't believe I gave Lopez a nice house. This is growth. That's what this is. Shout out to Nat once again. Love how this came out. And yeah, with that, we shall continue. Look at all the mail I have. Oh my god. We need to go through this mail. I saved it for this video because we need to react to everything together. Starting off right away, Poppy sent me something. You like tea, right, Cookie? Girl, do I love tea? Yes, I do. And you shared a lot of tea today already, Poppy. Did you know that tea is so popular that they named a whole letter in the alphabet after it? Nothing else is that popular, except maybe bees. Save the bees. Oh, and the C. Anyway, I got you something for tea time. They say you should always put your best foot forward. So kiddo, I got you a little something for those dogs. My dog walked into the room as soon as he said that. What the hell? Wolfgang, take it from me, kiddo. The more you use a tool, the more it'll break and fit into your hands perfectly. Treat it almost like a plant that'll grow as you nourish it. So true. Mother sending me more gifts. Oh my god, my mom really coming through with all the gifts. Wow. Whitney, is there anything better than receiving a letter from someone out of the blue? I think not. It makes my heart pitter-patter with excitement. Thank you, Whitney. I had a buddy give me these a long time ago. It's seen a lot of action, a lot of good times, and a few bad. And now I'm passing it to you. Treat it right or I'll know. I'll be watching, Agnes. Thank you, Agnes, for the item. Quick break just to see what everybody gave me. This is from Agnes. What is this? A tool bag? Agnes, you crafty little girl. Wait, that's cute. Oh my gosh, she's giving me her tool bag. What a bestie. That's how you know she's a bestie. Poppy gave me a mug. Cute. I think this is from Dobie. Yes, the samurai greaves. Why did he get me those? Does he want me to go to battle? Maybe he's preparing me to fight Lopez. Oh, that's what he is. He's just being a grandpa. Yeah, he is. I think this is from my mother. And so is this. No, that's a fossil. Who gave me a fossil? Maybe it was Poppy. I think it was Poppy. Mom clothes, mom bag, mom plushie. Yeah. I have more than 2 shoes and other types of things on my feet and legs. It's probably too much to me, so I'm sending you these. I know you have feet and legs. I've seen them. Poppy, don't look at me like that, you weirdo. Lopez. Surprised to get a letter from me out of the blue like this, you unoriginal person. Whitney already said that. Whitney already said that. Be original. Oh my god, Gonzo, you've been on my mind lately, so I thought I'd send you a little something to let you know I was thinking about you. Thank you, step grandpa. That's so kind of you. Letters are a great medium for messages that sound super awkward in person. Like, I'm really glad I met you and I think you're a cool person. Stop flirting with me, Lopez. I know this is kind of out of the blue, but I spotted this piece of furniture the other day and it made me think of you. What did he send me? Wait, we need to see this right now. What did Wolfgang get me? Hello? An air circulator? Because I'm so hot. That was from Gonzo. Why did Gonzo get me a skeleton? The Noot Horizons similarities is happening once again. Why is my grandpa giving me a skeleton? What does that mean? Mom, I'm scared. I really am. Anyways, I have time traveled to the next day just so that we can actually see Lopez and Poppy's house in action. And spoiler alert, I actually changed Poppy's house exterior. Ooh, I kept the interior the exact same way because I just didn't have the heart to change it. I really didn't. I really like it. I liked it the way it was, so there was no need to change it. But Lopez, on the other hand, oh, he's home. Of course he's home. His exterior has stayed the same, but his interior, as we saw, has changed. I do wonder what he thinks about it. Welcome to my new space, Vis. You really went above and beyond for me. Now I feel like I have the right space to work on myself and live my best life, baby girl. I'm just gonna hang around vibing, so feel free to come and go as you please. Okay, that's pretty much this area sorted. And yay! Isn't it so weird how like I forgot to show off the tree for it. Oh yeah, I made this like little tree house area for Poppy too in the speed build. I love this. I really do. I never get to do shit like this. Gonzo, hello. I don't know why you gave me that skeleton, but what's up? Nice walking weather, ain't it? And here I run into you, which has me feeling downright sunny. You know, it's really weird that he gave me a skeleton, considering that his husband is an ex-secret agent who worked to solve crimes and fight crime people. I don't know what's up with that, but I am quite concerned. Margie, like, we need to watch out for Gonzo. He may be old, but I fear that he might be hiding something. I feel like for the time being though, we could probably just spend some time cleaning up the island. I already started doing that, as you saw. So, I mean, we could probably just do it on camera right now. Like right away, I need to move these 2 homes. I need to get rid of this little canal, which we could probably start doing. I just want to kind of clear up the space and just have like a fresh palette to work with. It's so weird too, because like, oh my God, I hate to admit this, but like I was like recently watching my old videos because like, you know, it's been so long since I did like decorating videos and stuff. So I was just like, let's watch some older videos, like specifically from the Fallbrook ones, which first of all, wow, has it been a long 2 years? Oh my God. It's so weird though. Like I was watching my 4 a.m. decorating video and it's like, it's now at a point where like, I just have no memory, like none whatsoever of like recording that video. Like I remember, it's weird because it's like, I remember doing it, but when I think back to it, it feels like I'm watching somebody else do it instead. It doesn't feel like I did it, you know? It's just, that's how long it's been since that video. It's been 2 years. And it's like, it's weird. Memories are so weird, man, because it's like, this is something that I experienced firsthand. But like, when I think back to it a couple years later, it doesn't feel like I did it. It feels like somebody else did it and I just have access to their view of it. Like full angry coconut lore, like the house that we're currently living in, like we moved here in 2017, like right after I graduated high school. And it's in the same city as my childhood home, which was the house we lived in before. So like every now and then, you know, we have to drive past that neighborhood to like get to places. I remember when we first moved here and like every time we would drive past the neighborhood, sometimes I would just go and visit it just to like see, you know, what's up every now and then. Because like, again, childhood neighborhood, I grew up there. So like, why not? And like, at the time, it was like, wow, there's like so many things I visited and did while I was there. I can't believe it's been this many years since blah, blah, blah. And now recently, since it's been like 5 or 6 years since we moved here, every time I go back there now, it doesn't feel like my childhood neighborhood anymore. It just feels like a normal neighborhood that like I just visited sometimes. I don't know. It's like that point now where it just doesn't feel like I actually existed there. It just feels like somebody hacked into my brain and just programmed my brain to think like that instead. I don't know if that makes sense, but like that's just what I'm feeling now with like memories and stuff as a whole. It's like when you get older, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and it's like the exact same thing I'm feeling about Animal Crossing too. Like Windle, Eld New, all my older islands. I have like no first-hand memory of like actually playing on those islands anymore. It's kind of just like, yeah, this is an island that I did. Like if I were to go and like revisit said dream addresses for those islands, like I don't think it would feel like my island anymore. It would feel like I was visiting somebody else's island instead. The personal attachment and the personal memories to it are like not fading away, but just evolving, I guess, into a memory more so than like something I did. I don't know if that makes sense, but like that's basically what it's like. Weird that Animal Crossing of all things is making me feel nostalgic for childhood, but then again, this is like a game that I've loved since I was a kid, so that's why. Like City Folk, dude, I literally have no memory of playing City Folk, like none whatsoever. I like have no memory of playing it, but I remember loving it. I really do. And I remember certain things like having Biscuit or Wolfgang as villagers, or like random things like Allie being a villager, or like thinking Red was like a piece of shit or whatever. That's just life basically is what I'm trying to say. All that rambling aside, we're making progress with this. The path that I'm clearing out right now, I feel like I'm just going to end up getting rid of it, because like one thing that I've noticed as well with this island, I just really like the in-game paths in this game, man. The dirt paths and the stone paths specifically. So I feel like for this island in general, like I kind of just want to not use any custom paths. I'm still going to use custom designs, obviously, to kind of like embellish and like, you know, zhuzh it up. I feel like I want to try and do like the entire island only with the in-game paths just for fun, you know, because It's the Animal Crossing aesthetic at this point. And I just, again, I'm trying to only do things on this island that I like, because this is my island and I really like the dirt pads in this game. So why not just use said pads everywhere? I need to move these houses though. Why are you thinking? Excuse me? Say, I had kind of a weird mindstorm the other morning. What if we had a special thing we said every time we met up? A greeting? Do we not have a greeting? I've had Dobby for 2 years on this island. Have we not had a greeting this entire time? What's like a good, I know what I want to make. Wait, so just checking here. Hello, grandchild. That work for you? Yes, it does, grandpa. Yes, it does indeed. Because Dobby is my grandpa. Hell yeah, that's my grandpa, baby. It works out. These villagers too, like I am thinking about it. I can't believe I've had some of these villagers for like 2+ years. Like Margie over here. Who's that? Gonzo? Okay, no. Margie was like one of the original 10 villagers in this island. And the fact that she's still here, her, Whitney, Agnes, and Wolfgang were a part of the OG 10, and technically Melba too. But Melba left and came back. And then we also have like Poppy and Dobby, and even Lopez. I found Lopez like shortly after, and Teddy, I think. I found all these villagers shortly after starting this island, and they've all been here. Well, not Teddy, but the other ones have all been here since. It's so crazy. Like, I can't get rid of them either. People are always like, oh, why don't you kick out Lopez? Why don't you kick out Wolfgang? I don't have the heart to do it. They've been here for so long that it just feels weird. It feels like I would actually be letting go of like something important. Like, these people make Fallbrook. Without them, Fallbrook is not Fallbrook. Here's the other thing that I'm about to share right now. My favorite thing about decorating on an island that I've had for 2+ years, I have access to like all my cooking recipes and stuff. So I'm able to like cook food. And like, I don't think these are foods that I could cook. These are foods that I bought from Nook's Cranny, but oh my God, is cooking such an underrated feature in this game? Oh, I can't eat that? Wait, I can't eat the Japanese style meal? Why is it a meal if I can't eat it? Like, the fact that I can just eat these French fries, yummy, 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 and I get 5 power points already? Like, oh my gosh, damn, is cooking such an underrated feature in this game? Sorry, Wolfgang, I'm gonna have to dig up these trees that you're currently sitting by because I would like to clear out this area. And I know it would make more sense to just chop down the trees, but like, I like to just save all the trees that I use, just so that way, like, I don't have to like spend 3 days growing the trees once I plant them. It's like, why not just use the trees that I've already planted? Living on this island ain't bad, but I've been thinking I might just pull up stakes and move. Excuse me? He gives me skeletons, and now he wants to flee the island? You're gonna just abandon your husband like that? Gonzo, what is wrong with you? What is happening? No, don't go. Like, didn't know you cared? Of course. Well, I don't really care about you. I care about Dobby, your husband. Gonzo, you're worrying me day by day. I'm scared about what's happening. Oh my God, Wolfgang and Dobby and Margie are now speaking. Oh, okay. Margie's happy. You scared me there, Marge. What happened? I was proud of this outfit even before Dobby raved about it. Oh, Grandpa, you're so kind. That's so kind of you. And it is such a cute outfit. Oh my God, I agree. Mainly because I gave it to her. Dobby, you don't deserve this island, man. He deserves a better place. And at this point, it looks like he deserves a better husband too, because God knows what the fuck Gonzo's on about. Hello, Wolfgang. What do you have to say? Oh my God, we are so close to each other right now. Weather's downright pleasant, like my sunny disposition. Okay. I'll get out of your way now. I love how he didn't even care. I was like right in his face and he was just like, sup. And to nobody's surprise, by the way, I am putting the stone staircase down because why not? What other staircase do I use in this game? Hurrah, that's placed down. Oh, thank you, Margie, for your praise. Thank you so much. I love that they clap. I love that they clap every time you celebrate something in the game. Like, they are so real. Oh, they're both gonna clean the plaza together. Wait, do y'all see this? Oh my God, and they're staring at the same oh my God. Ooh, they're waving at each other. Look at the husbands. The husbands being husbands with each other. They are chatting away, bonding. This is like such a cute moment for them. Hello, my 2 grandpas discussing whatever grandparents discuss about. Now, what was that thing called? Dang, memory keeps failing me. Right on the tip of my tongue too. My brain ain't what it used to be either, but maybe we can help. Can you describe what it is that you're trying to think of? One of them carnival games where you throw something to win a prize. Like ring toss? Right, yeah, ring toss. Seems obvious now, thanks for that, kiddo. You're welcome, Grandpa. So why were you trying to remember ring toss? I used to run that game on the boardwalk, see? We'd rig it and chisel the rubes, good times. He's talking about committing crimes to Dobie. Look at Dobie, he's gagged by that. He's surprised, he never knew he did that. Oh my god, Gonzo. You're showing a different side of you. And I don't know how to feel about that. Put your hand up if you're scared. So I ended up doing some more designing afterwards, and I created this bike station kind of thing inspired by this post, as well as a drink machine corner. And that brings us to the end of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. It'll be out soon, where I do some more decorating and get into more shenanigans. Spoiler alert, we play the fireworks festival, and my villagers are messy throughout the entire thing. So, bye.